Yeah, the beat is back. The beat is back. Big up to everyone. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Christmas, man. The Christmas period is gonna be hectic. I know for many people, especially when you got kids as well, man. The amount of traveling I had to do yesterday to go to different family members' houses and just to just to go and open presents, bro. It's just crazy in it. But today's kind of a chill day. But then I've got to do some more traveling again. So straight after this, got to leave the house again and do some more traveling to go and see more family, chill, eat some more food, drink some good drink and vibe. And then we still got the New Year stuff as well, man. So plenty. But I thought, why not come and talk to my people for about an hour, maybe less than that, depending if I get bored and you guys get bored, and then we have to go and do something with our time, right? Um, El Sobo Lobo today at the moment, but I'm sure if the guys see I'm live and they might want to jump in and add their thoughts as well. But big up to each and every one of you guys in the building as well. You guys can see from the thumbnail, the title, Bradley Barcola, man, is the new linked winger. I think we kind of spoke about him a little bit. I don't really know if Barcola is the guy I would like, but I'm sure many of you guys would want Barcola at Liverpool Football Club. So we're gonna have a conversation around that. We're gonna also have a conversation around ISAK. We're gonna also have a conversation around the Wolves game, which is coming up as well. And we look at maybe a lineup. We'll look at some score predictions as well, and then we'll head out. But who is in the building first and foremost? And also before I forget, because I always forget. Obviously, you guys know we got a podcast channel as well where we talk about other stuff other than just football. That is in the description. It's called the Day After Podcast. So if you haven't already subscribed to it, please do try to make sure that channel grows as well. Because I enjoy having a conversation over there as well, man. Sometimes football's kind of dry and you want to have a difference in conversation. So make sure you guys go and show some love. And there's a poll in the chat as well whether Barcola is that guy. Does he solve the problems? Is he better than the wingers we currently have? Let me know in the comment section as well. But big up to Connor in the building. Honesty in the building, Morris in the building, Fake Pundit in the building, Revenite in the building. Great questions, by the way, because I was in that Cal stream earlier. So great question as well on the Sanderson show. You guys were asking as well. Big up to Jaquise in the building as well. I'm sure Liz is in here somewhere, chilling, vibing. But I'm sure you make yourself known. Big up to AR as well. Calm in the building as well. Big up to you. And I think that is it from names I can see in the chat. Hugo in the building as well. Big up to you. Somebody LFC, big up to you as well. I think that's it. And if you join in after, guys, love for the love. Big up, honestly. I appreciate you dropping the link. So to make it easier for you guys, if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to that channel as well. Because I wanna get the channel going, man. That I actually enjoy making content there as well. And I know I need to be more consistent, but it's kind of difficult trying to do this one plus that one, plus make sure my clips channel have some clips on there as well. It's just hard work, man. Big up to Josh as well in the building. But I hope you guys, before we even start speaking about football, I know many of you are here for the footballing conversation, but I like to make sure the people them are good as well. So hope all of you guys had a good Christmas as well. Did you guys have to travel far? Did you have to do much? Was it a home thing this Christmas? What was it? What did you guys have to kind of do, man? Because for me, the amount of driving I did yesterday as well was mental. And I didn't think I was gonna do too much driving, bro. I thought, yeah. But to be fair, normally my missus will take turns of driving. But yesterday I felt better because you guys know I had the flu. So getting over that. So normally I'll do the driving, but I felt a bit better yesterday. So I thought, let me do some driving. But that shit made me so knackered. Ain't done nothing but sleep from Josh. Big up Christian as well. Um, what did you say, Connor? Yeah, all good. Best Christmas in a while, actually. Big up, man. Big up. I know if you guys are like, depending obviously the age group in here, is it more like you go and spend time with family, or is it like the present stuff? Do you look forward to the gifts, or is it more just around just going to see family members? This tea's hot, man. Big up, man. Appreciate you, man. Locking in from Canada as well. Love for that, man. Love for that. What time is it in Canada, by the way? Might be some. What is it? Late, early? Let us know, man. Big up to you though. Appreciate the love, man. Honestly, I had family come over. I had some good food. Played Uno. Almost ended up in a yeah, squabble. It normally does, man. Uno is a game you have to kind of lock in it. When you lock in, then yeah, it gets competitive. And when it gets competitive, sometimes some pushing and shoving can be caused, man. Okay, 7:42 a.m. I love, man. Appreciate you locking in at that time as well, man. It's 7:42 a.m. in the UK, New York as well. Love for the love, man. Appreciate it. Crazy, man. Crazy. Big up Fuzzy in the building as well, man. Love for the love, man. I hope you had a great Christmas, bro, and or festive period where you can enjoy it with the family and stuff like that. Liz, the queen mod of the channel. Told you she'll be made. She'll make herself known. I know you've been struggling recently in terms of what your stuff. You guys are in the Discord. You already know. If you're not in the Discord, that's the kind of place to be, man. Every day above ground is a good one. Love you, people. Big up to you, and I appreciate the super chat, by the way, Liz. Appreciate it. Nah, it's true, man. It's true. You have to give thanks every day you wake up, guys, man. Which is what I try to do. And when sometimes I forget, man, I feel like, oh, did I just cheat today? I should have. I should have really give thanks though. But it's crazy. Big up to CW. Who is CW? Is that Carl, bro? Because I feel like that's Carl's badge. Big up, man, for gifting 5 memberships as well. And if you're one of the persons that got it, just shout out to CW in the building for dropping those. Make sure you guys give thanks for that, man, because if you're one of the lucky ones, nah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Nah, love, man. All right, big up. There's what 56 people in the building. All right, that means you 56 people ain't got nothing else to do with your time. So let's talk about some football then, man. Let's talk about it is Carl. Big up, bro. Big up. Love for that, man. I appreciate you dropping the memberships for the people. Guys, just give Carl a little thanks um as well. I'm sure you guys already have. All right, let's talk about Bradley Barcola. Honest opinion, guys. My honest opinion, he wasn't my first choice. He's not my first choice winger. He wasn't someone I thought of potentially could come to Liverpool. I felt like he's just enjoying life at PSG, enjoying the freedom to play in a system where you can go and express yourself. Not so rigid, not like the Premier League where everything's so heavily done on results, not actually how the beautiful game should be played. So I didn't think, yeah, Semenyo was my first choice. Semenyo is obviously going to go City. Fairs, but many people, many of you guys have said Bradley Barcola is the guy to get, right? If you're one of those guys, throw it in the chat. Let's have the conversation around him and let me know on the reasons why you think that he would suit Liverpool. Because I'll tell you the reasons for me, right? If I had to compare him and Semenyo, I think Bradley Barcola is a fantastic football player in general. I think he would have come up with the same problems that Semenyo would have in terms of Liverpool played 90% of our games low block teams. So there's no space for you to kind of operate in there. The reason why I gave Semenyo the heads up over him is because he's Premier League proven, and I've seen the way Semenyo's played against the big teams and scored goals. Powerful, strong, quick. Barcola is rapid, skillful, not on the strong side. The physicality side might let him down. And yes, not every player is strong and aggressive in the Premier League. So there is small players that's come in and done well and been able to show their skill sets in the Premier League. But I feel like the way that we play and the rigidness of Arne Slot system, would Barcola come in and shine? And for me personally, bro, I don't think he would. I don't think he would. I think he'll just find himself with an overcrowded front line, forward line. When we start doing the 6 man up front, and then there's no real space to operate, and we never really do the way we play. We never really go right isolation, winger versus fullback, and let the winger cook. We never really play that way. It never feels like that's the way Liverpool play, and I think Barcola will be fantastic with that. Where if you go right, build up, build up, build up, out wide, 1v1. And I feel like that's where you get the bet. But we don't play that way. So I don't know. I don't know if it would work out. But let me see what some of you guys at least said. I want a new manager. Uh Barcola. Why is my mouse taking so long to click stuff? Barcola, Gakpo instantly. No, I hear it. I hear it, LFC. I hear it. You know, Gakpo hasn't shined or shown what he's about as much this season. So yeah, he's probably obviously the replacement you'd want. Been my first choice since I've watched him at Lyon. Okay. Connor with Barcola. And do the hipster just think he's good because he's fast? Uh, You'd have to ask them that, bro. I'm working while listening. Big up to you, man. Appreciate it. RTV. Love for that, man. Big up to the Anfield Road end as well in the building. Love for the love. And what Honesty said, guys, smash the like button if you haven't already. Where is this one? He's definitely better than Gakpo, but not a chance we'll get him in January. Big up Scraps. See you in the building as well, bro. Floor. No, Florence, no player insolvent this year as long as Slotty's here. Let's see, man. Maybe there is, man. I want to see Riodinho to get some minutes. Barcola stuff. We need to get him cool. If no, not cool. Yeah, I'd love to see Rio get some minutes as well, man. But it doesn't look like he's going to, bro. Like it's just not. We don't need any player right now. No player can fix his problems. We need a manager. Else just making fun. Now we do need a new manager, bro. But this manager is gonna be here for time. So we just have to just ride out what's going on at the moment, man. There's nothing we can do. He's now 6 games unbeaten, which doesn't sound a lot, but it is what it is, man. What does Revenite think? I want attacking patterns and allow the new wingers. I hear it, bro, but that's what we're on at the moment, man. You know we don't have an attacking play. We don't have an attacking threat in how the setup is, bro. It's just you guys go and do what you need to do and create something. Fozzy, if you're free and you want to jump in, let me know, bro. We lack pace up front anyways. From John, big up to you as well. We do lack pace. But when you say we lack pace, do you think we lack blistering pace? Because even though Mo Salah isn't as fast as he used to be, he's still really fast. Ekatike is really fast. Gakpo is actually fast. It's just that sometimes they don't look it because we never get a chance to counter attack. And when we do, we tend to really run at speed past most of these players. Run at speed past most of the defenders. It's just that it's normally the final pass is where we mess up. So yeah, I think we got speed. Unless you're talking about like blistering speed, we ain't got blistering speed. So that's kind of an issue. Hold on, let me get Fuzzy in the building. As I say, guys, we ain't gonna be here for too long, but because I gotta head out and do some other stuff, man. Another bit of traveling around again. But yeah. Barcola has got blistering speed, to be fair to him, so he will help. But his speed will only help from a counter-attacking situation. But then will we fix up with the decision making? Because a lot of times this season, we've messed up these counter-attacks where we should have played the right pass. There is 2. Was it not the Sunderland game? Was it the Sunderland game? Or not the Sunderland game? There was 2. I remember the Mo Salah one when he could have passed it to Virgil and Robbo messed that one up. There was one as well this season against Galatasaray when we went on a counter-attack. We messed up the pass, overhit the pass a few times. So I don't even think it's the speed of the player. It's just the decision. If we fix the decisions, I think we'll be fine. Blistering pace, urgency, none of our forwards. Maybe Chiesa has any brain cells. Raw. Use their pace and urgency in decisive moments. I think Chiesa is probably the one you say makes the better decisions 9 times out of 10 than the other guys. I think Cody's problem is he's going to cut in and shoot. And if he goes byline, he's gonna dink cross. But then the forward's always hanging at the edge of the box, and no one's really in the box to go and get the finish. Salah on his side, he doesn't go byline. He's always looking to check inside and try and get a shot off or a back stick cross. So you get the same from both wingers. I think Chiesa is the one you think always tries to make something happen. He always tries to make something happen. All right, bear with me. Let me change this one and get Fuzzy in the building. Big up, bro.
Yo, how you doing? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah,
I thought it felt like you had a lot to say, man, because you was saying some stuff in there. So I thought, why not save you typing and come and have the
I
convo.
think I'm the least. I haven't done a stream for a while, innit? I'm just too disappointed with the football club at the moment, and it's like everything we're doing is it's not something exciting about the football club anymore. I'm even taking up basketball right now. I'm watching basketball games. You know what I mean? All last night I've been watching basketball games just to like try and get into basketball. Yeah, man. I've moved away from football at the moment, man. It's depressing, bro. You know what I mean? It's after that Tottenham game, I don't know how people can sit here and say everything's okay. I really don't understand. Forget about the manager. We already want the manager out. He's rubbish. Everybody knows that. But when you see, 11 players struggling against 10, then 9, then you say to yourself, it might not just be about the manager. It's everything as a whole, man. It's a mess. And especially when the manager's pushing them forward, telling go forward, they're not even moving forward and chat. Like it's beyond ridiculous. There's no point. There's no more point. I'm going to the Leeds game. I don't even know why I'm going to the Leeds game now. But the tickets are paid for, so I have to go now. It's crazy, man.
Nah, it's crazy, isn't it? But dude, so you probably land on the side that even if we go and sign, say, a Bradley Barcola,
there's no
point.
There's no point.
Ain't gonna fix anything.
There's no fixing this, guys. Unless the manager goes and we get a new person in. There's no fixing this. The players have given up. The manager has got no ideas. We're just gonna be stuck around here. The worst part of it is, and chat, like, there's no excitement watching this team. There's nothing to watch. I'm sitting there. I normally look back at games. I couldn't watch the game again. You know what I mean? No, I couldn't analyze that game and bring you some stuff that I saw that was positive in this game. It's just finished, man. Let it go, people. You're wasting your time. I'm telling you, Enz. I know I'm bringing it down here, but
man. We're wasting our time, bro.
We're wasting our time, bro. I watched football for far too. I've been here since 1987, bro. I watched Liverpool. Liverpool is my life. I know everything about Liverpool. It's like something in sync with Liverpool. This is man. This is the worst I've seen in a long time.
The football. But okay. Do you think then, right? Because I have a similar issue, right? I have a similar issue with it because I think it's more the style, right? And this is why I'll bring it back to like a Barcola for an example. I think the style of football now, not every team, but most, we watch, say, the Premier League, right? The style of the Premier League, it's not as exciting as it once was, which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
The football adapts, football grow. There's different things that's going to happen. Managers change. Managers come with new ideas, and it is what it is, right? I think for me personally, I think I like to see players that have the X factor on the football pitch, show a bit of excitement. And I think for us at Liverpool, right, our team is filled with too many robotic type players at the moment. But we do have a star player, in my opinion, like Rio, that has the X factor.
Yeah.
I do think if you get a Barcola, he could have the X factor as well that you're looking for to kind of make the game a bit more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I think Wirtz, when you allow him to express himself and do what he wants to do, that could be an X factor type player. Ekitike, we get excited watching him as well.
Yeah.
He got that X factor. But generally, Salah is a robotic player. Gakpo is a robotic player. McAllister is. Szoboszlai is. Probably Jones. I'll take him out there. I think Jones. But even then, what he's planning to kind of do in the team is he's going to be the tempo, the dictator, the guy that basically keeps us ticking in the game, right? So he has his role there. But all of the other guys is literally touch and pass. Touch and pass. No one's really trying to take the risk.
Tottenham. Did you see the counter-attack against Tottenham?
Yeah, I did see the counter-attack.
See that amount of times we was running, then we stopped because we got no pace. That's what I'm saying. Like, and
it's not because we don't have pace here. The problem they have, and this is what goes back to the robotic thing I was saying. You okay, so when they go on these counterattacks, right? The counterattacks is normally outside of the sequence of
Yeah.
pattern that you normally work on, right? I don't think we work on our counterattacks. We just go, right, if we outnumber them, just make better decisions, right? You make a good run, I'll find you. And if the option isn't on, I'm always here as a backup to kite back to if you need me again, right?
Yeah.
So the robotic part comes in when they go on a counterattack and they go, oh my days, we never planned for this. So what do I now do? And the expectation is, no, you have to go and express yourself, show what you're about. So I get frustrated with what you're saying because they'll cut back. And it's because they're going to build in the pattern again.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, okay, no, slow it down. We need to go back to Jones. Jones, you need to hold it. Jones, then you go. And then I'm going, but we just outnumbered them like 5 players to 3 then. 4 players to 3. 6-4. Like I'm like, we've got the numbers here. Why are we cutting back?
Yeah.
But then they go, no, we got to go back. And then excuse me. Then I see is, and the part that irritates me, I'll see the centre mid walk back, the striker walk back, and then they just stand there in front of the team again. And I'm like, bro, we could have done something here. But that's why, bro. So it's for me, it's not the pace. It's just that.
I hope it's not the pace, but I see it because I look at Florian Wirtz. I don't think he's got pace. I look at Jones. I don't think he's got pace. I look at Soboslai. He's got pace when he's running, and obviously he goes after that. In it takes a while for him to run in with the pace and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if you look at the teams that we used to have before, like the counter attack was our strongest point. I mean, to score goals. But I'm looking at our team now, like you just said, we're like, say 4-on-2, and all of a sudden we stop, and then everybody's back from the opponents. They already positioned themselves in the right places to stop us attacking. But by the time like we're trying to go again, it's too late because they already camped out outside their box. So we can't get. And then you look at the stats on the shots and goal, there ain't nothing there. If you look at the first half, even with 10 men, how many shots did we actually take against Tottenham in that first half? None, because there was nothing there. And then you look at the second half, apart from the goals, how often do we trouble these, useless goalkeepers in goal? Like if you look at the majority of the goalkeepers we face nowadays, they ain't that good. You look at, was it Sanchez at Chelsea? How many times did we actually trouble him? None really in that game, not that much. And then you look at this game. You look at the goalkeepers' qualities. There's too many goalkeepers in the Premier League that has too much comfort zone against Liverpool, if you ask me, and that's what frustrates me more than anything. That's something you prepare in the training ground, bro. You know what I mean? You already know if you put set pieces in top of that goalkeeper at Tottenham, he's already in trouble. We're not even doing that. We're not even doing the basics, which is preparing for your opponents before you play them. So it shows it's just a mess all around. That's why I said in the beginning when we was chatting about this. There's no point, guys. There's no point like looking for something. There's nothing there. Even I asked for this formation. Remember, I was saying about Jones right back, Robertson left back, Konate and Van. I got this finally, but I thought there would be improvement with this. There ain't no improvement. We're getting worse. I mean, now we can't even pass 2 passes together. So what is the actual point watching this rubbish that we're watching, man? Nah, bro. We don't do nothing, bro. We don't even do the basics right. And I'm sitting here game in and game out thinking that we're gonna improve. Nah, no chance, bro. I'm done with this guy. He just needs to go, and we need to just look for someone that has a system that can motivate these players until we get the new ones after them, man.
Nah, listen, I hear it. Look, and that's why I wanted kind of Semenyo as well, right? Because I just felt like he would just go off script. I feel like he's one of those players that will go off script at times, and you need that. And I feel like I need that as a fan watching our team. And that's why I think a lot of people are on this Barcola train as well, because they want him. And
it's lightweight, bro. It's lightweight. He needs to develop.
Nah, he is.
These type of players, they're young in it, so they need time. I don't think we have that time anymore. Now we need players that can perform from the start. I mean, we've give players time and patience to develop and all that stuff. But we're in no place to do that. We should this season. I don't know about you. I don't know about the chat. I was expecting us to challenge for the Premier League and the damn Champions League. You know what I mean? That was our target in the beginning of the season. Now we have got no targets at all because we're just crying about qualify for the Champions League. So if you look at that,
I definitely want to talk about that. To be fair, in terms of the expectation, right? So to Jarku's, big up for the super chat as well. Slot wants more magic moments, so adding Barcola makes sense. With no style of play and footballing philosophy, we won't maximize any of our players. And to do with what you just said, right? Like looking at the signings we were making, right? So say we add Barcola to this roster of players we have. As another player that I think a lot of Liverpool fans would enjoy watching play, right? So you add him to the equation. You've added ISAK to the equation, Ekitike to the equation, Florian Wirtz to the and then you add Kirkes as well. I think most people wanted him as well, from what I saw from the conversations, right? Adding those players to the equation. You thought exactly what you were saying. There's a Premier League and there's a Champions League challenge coming because we just won it. We improved on the team when they said, look, Diaz wasn't good enough, Nunes wasn't good enough. Get rid of them. Bring in some fresh blood, some talent in there. And then you go, right, Salah did a magical season last season, so bringing in other players that can take the weight off of him definitely will help. But we're not doing any of what you just said, bro. We ain't challenging for any of these things.
It's hard to watch, bro. And the worst part of it, you don't see any improvements. If you see improvements, you could give me an ends, a shout. Tell us, what I mean, because I don't see nothing about this club that's improving, mate.
I think if you speak about like the last 6 games, right, the improvement would be we haven't lost. So any we'd say out and out positive fan that wants to go, I don't care about, I just want to see the results, they could turn around and say, well, we've not lost in our last 6 games. So that would be a positive. I hear it, but remember, that's the way that person in particular or persons will view football. We view it from a standpoint of long term. Where do we see it long term? Does the way we play now long term help us be successful in Champions League and Premier League? And long term, and I think you agree with me, Fuzzy, this type of football isn't going to help us.
It's not sustainable.
We want to be the best.
It's not sustainable, bro. He's only doing panic football now. You get what I'm saying? Like it looks to me, when I'm looking at the manager, he's doing anything to win, and that is it. And if it means ugly football to win a game, that's what the route he's taken. But the thing is, sometimes when you play ugly football, that's something you start in the beginning of the season. Then you have the base, right? Then you improve as time goes on. But it's a bit too late. He should have done this 12 games ago, and should have done this a long time. When we was conceding 2 goals every single time we scored 2, that's when he should have said, you know what, guys, we've got to be difficult to beat here. We've got to start defending better. We've got to start doing this, and then have the idea. Then at that time their brain is still fresh in it, and so now their brain is so corrupted because of the season how it's gone. We don't even know they don't even know what they're doing on the pitch anymore. You know what I mean? So it's too late doing these things. That's why I said, like, we're wasting our time. He's only doing something now that's only hard to beat. There's nothing that's gonna improve. And I play football. I've coached him. I know what I see, but I don't see any improvements. What's the next game? It's gonna be the same as the last game. It's done. He's done out here, bro. He's just holding on to his job at the moment, and that is all I see. Because he should. You just said about the 6 games unbeaten run.
Yeah.
Name me how many games we dominate in that 6 games.
Yeah, I don't think we dominated any of the game.
Even at Anfield, we don't even dominate anymore.
I was about to say that I felt like the Inter one, I felt like we dominated.
Come on, man. That was
I was thinking
I'm performing in the day, man. We was rubbish, bro. I think it was like, I don't think we was exciting to watch. We didn't really work them that much. Apart from the goal, what did we actually do? You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys. Like, we gotta be serious here. This is just diabolical what we're seeing. I'm not even a negative person. Ends like he knows.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I persuaded me to see the light for a long time. And I said, you know what, bro, I got to start telling the truth. I can't lie to myself anymore. I try to be positive for everybody, just to, get everybody going so we don't turn against the club and, and the players, see this. But yeah, guys, after that Tottenham game, I said, you know what, I'm done out here, man. I can't watch this shit, man. 9 men, bro. 9 men are dominating us in possession.
We look so nervous with 9 men. Big up, Liz. I appreciate it. The new artwork. I like it, man. I like it. Still got a bit of Liverpool in there, you guys can see, but I've added some stuff that I like in there as well. There's some other stuff I need to add. Yeah, just new stuff in it. It's just chilled, man. Hold on. There was a comment I brought up earlier. Where is it? Damn. It was to do with the Premier League. I think as fans we're overly critical because we've watched every second of every game, but the reality is the rest of the Premier League isn't much better. Watch Arsenal terrible going forward, but better defensively.
But at least
That's
they have
really
something. What have we got? You know what I mean? At least they have something. What have we got? We've got nothing. At least they're winning games. They're top of the league. What have we got?
I agree in terms of like sometimes we can be overcritical. Because I'll give you an example, right?
Mhm.
You watch a game. Let's use Konate because I know he's everyone's favorite player at Liverpool right now. Konate will play for 96 minutes for 90 minutes extremely well. But there's like 6 minute period in there where you're like, there was some madness that happened. But
Yeah.
then straight away, he's now had a bad game.
Yeah.
And that's what I think in terms of that. That's the part when I'm like, yeah, you can be overcritical.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
Yeah, because it was like you're really good for like 95% of the
Mm.
game. You're really good. That 5% though, and the 5% shouldn't be the one that gets you like murdered by the comment sections. Yeah, but the 5% is the 5% is what's always gonna get you, bro. That 5%. That's why all these guys are like, please don't make a mistake. Don't pass the ball to me, boy, because I don't want to make a mistake. But that's what it is, man. But yeah, in terms of bro, just bringing it back to Barcola because he's the one that we're potentially going to get right. And I saw what Indy put out. He basically put out so the player needs some reassurances. So if he's going to come and join Liverpool, he needs to be guaranteed first team football. Cody's played every minute. Well, not every minute. He has been benched a few times as well, but he's played enough minutes this season. Salah plays every minute and then he got benched. And then obviously we know he crashed out when he got benched. So Barcola is coming into a dynamic of two wingers that want to play. Yeah. And they are the first team. So Gakpo is the first team left winger. Salah is the first team right winger. So he's coming into an environment where he has to take one of those positions. At the moment, it looks like Salah is the guy on the bench. So you'd probably think Barcola might come in and go on the right-hand side, potentially. And Gakpo is the guy that starts all the time. So it could be him and Gakpo. Is that something that you think that could be good or not?
Bro, like, I don't know, man. I'm serious, guys. Like, I don't know, man. I like the kid. I think what I watched of him, I think it's a couple of seasons ago. Maybe it's last season. I don't know. When they beat Man City, anyway. I think it's last season. And what I've seen of him in that game was someone who's got blistering pace. Like, nobody can catch him, and he can finish as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, sometimes that can get you out of trouble, but sometimes that could get you in trouble in the Premier League, especially the physicality side of football. I mean, everybody, when Florian Wirtz came to Liverpool, everybody was saying Florian Wirtz is the next best thing. He's better than Coutinho. We all said that. Everybody said that. We can't lie to ourselves. He's more, of a possession, transitioning number 10 that could create goals. We have seen nothing of it because he's struggling with the physicality side. And then you look at Barcola, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
He looks like he's struggling. Like, I don't know about you, Ends. In the Premier League, one thing I look for is the physicality. And if you haven't got that, it's going to be your downfall in the league. And that's something he's got to work on. And I don't know how old he is. Probably 21, 22. So he's still developing as a player. Is that what we need right now? Or do we need a guy who's already ready to be playing for Liverpool to get us to the next level that we need to be? So, yeah, that's why I said Semenyo is the one. It's going to be 26. He could have been the one that's, already ready, Premier League proven, powerful, from the left side as well as the right side. And doesn't really matter what side he plays in. That could have been the one. But Barcola, like I said, he's in a stage of developing as a player. He's not ready yet, and this is what we don't need. But if they get him, who am I to argue, man? I have to support the kid. But he can play on the right, he can play on the left. It's his pace, and it's just the pace that he's got. But the Premier League is too hard for him. I think when he comes in, it's going to take him time.
I think Alexander is saying give him the right wing. We could give him the right wing. Christian saying Gakpo and Salah aren't wingers.
I don't know what wingers are anymore, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, that when you're talking about signing players, right, that can come in and make a difference now, Fuzzy, right? Yeah, I hear it. But maybe they're just planning for a future pass on the slot, so they're getting in the players that the next manager could get much better use out of?
Maybe, but I don't see it as that. I think the way we sign players this summer is already ready-made players now. I think that, building a stand and building for the future is the thing of the past. They want to win things in these owners now. So, but Arne Slot's just let them down really with the way he's managing the team. So I don't think we're going with this kid. It's just I like him. Don't get me wrong, Enz. I think there's a lot of potential there, but are we at that stage? We're already struggling as is. Are we at that stage to improve plays, or are we at that stage, to get back to normality and try win games, man, and win titles or something like that?
So Scraps is saying here, Barcola got 43 GA last season and didn't even play all the minutes. That's true. He didn't play all the minutes. That's a lot of goals and assists.
And a lot of people make good points as well. French league is better than the German league in regards to players coming in. I've heard this, if you look at the history of the Premier League, at the foreign players who really, made their impact the most from the German league, Italian league and the French league, the French players. So I agree with that to a certain extent as well.
It's one of those tough ones, isn't it? I think it's obviously if he comes in, the weight on his shoulder is things are not going the way we want to go. You need to come in and make a difference because you're that fresh signing now. So they'll be looking at you. What can you come in and add and do in this squad? And if he comes in and I don't know, starts getting pushed around and stuff like that, I think
because
a lot of the players, right? So Ekitike, Wirtz, and Jones are players I look at and I go, they want to play that tiki-taka football. They want to play 1 and 2 touches. They want to do these nice little flicks around the corner and enjoy themselves while playing, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like the rest of the team ain't on it. If you add Barcola to that, maybe that unlocks a little bit more as well from the other guys in terms of maybe the style of football. So it gets a bit more entertaining, which then causes a lot more problems for other teams, which then could help us win games a lot more comfortable. And then maybe from your point of view, the way you're looking at it, maybe you can go, do you know what? It's actually a good game to go and watch. Liverpool are actually playing well enough to go and spend some money and go and watch a game of football. But I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know. And you're right. If I take it back to the Spurs game, the football we played in that game was non-existent. Like, I could not believe it, bro. And I'm normally, like, when I watch the game, I watch it. I shouldn't do it this way, but I watch it too in-depthly, bro. I should just watch it for the sheer fact of being entertained.
Yeah.
But I don't. And I could not think of any positives in the game. Even though we won the game and deserved to win it because we scored the goals. So if you score the goals, obviously you deserve to win the game of football. But I don't know, bro. I couldn't like, oh yeah, guys, look, this was amazing. This part was good. That part was good. That player was amazing. He's just like, bro, this is mad. We spent more time picking ourselves off the floor because we kept getting kicked by every Spurs player than actually playing some good football, man. Omar's asking the price tag of Barcola. I haven't seen the price tag of him, to be fair.
Can't be more than 70 million, is it? Or 60? What's the point if you're going to go above that when Semenyo is worth 65?
Yeah, but I don't think the Semenyo one was a price thing. I think it was we twiddled our fingers, bro, twiddled our thumbs, bro, and sat there and missed out. And obviously, based on a few of the reports, they're saying that it's Arne Slot's fault that we missed out on Semenyo.
He doesn't want him as a player.
He took too long to give the green light. Apparently, I don't know. I can only report it to you guys, and you guys can make your own decisions about it. But if that's the truth, then yeah, man. And like Semenyo was the guy I wanted, man, and we're not getting him, bro, which is mad. But
that's a player that plays right across the pitch, man. And this is what you need the most. A player that could, feel comfortable in every position that he plays in, which is the right, the left, the middle. That's what Semenyo is. And I know a lot of people don't want him, but it's the side of sometimes what you got to look at, guys, is he's a Premier League proven player. That's what he is. So he understands how this league works. So it'll be a simpler transition for him than someone coming from the outside that's never faced the Premier League players before. So this is why we all wanted him at Liverpool, because I know everybody's comparing him to Mane. There's no one like Mane. Let's be honest. Mane is a different breed, man. That guy was just too good, man. But he could have been something close to that. If you know what I mean. So yeah, it's I don't know what's going on with our football club. I really don't, man. If Arne Slot is twiggling his fingers while they could sign a player, then you need to start thinking about the head coach the most. Then he needs to go.
It's mad. Like Static says, is Semenyo is good, but is he really worth 65 million? I don't know. Premier League values are madness. Is he worth 65? Probably not. But it's just
65
the
is like the
market that we're in
45
now.
but yesterday. You know what I mean? 65 is the 45 of yesterday. Don't forget, like
Mm.
Anthony, the one Man United bought for 80 million, Maguire 85 million. So it shows the market is some
Market's kind of crazy, isn't it?
crazy. So 65 is the current. Well, it used to be 45 now. So
Let me change this 1 second. Team, yeah. So yeah, let's go and look at. So the other conversation I wanted to look at was this from Indie. I don't know if it's too much of an exclusive, but we'll run it anyway, man. Our boy ISAK has had positive reaction to it. Is obviously his operation and expected to have a speedy recovery. So Fuzzy chat, where's our head at with our boy, man? Because this man has come in and has had the worst start I can think of for a Liverpool player in a while.
even Nunes didn't have the start, man. That's what was part of it.
Especially trying to deliver the expectation as well. So like trying to deliver the expectation of him being the hitman he is, and then you go, yeah, he's coming into Liverpool. This team is looking like they're improving. Just won the Premier League, and now he's not going to be with us for at least a few months. Scored a couple of goals. You're like, yeah, the goal he scored against Spurs. You're like, okay, there's our guy.
You know what it is, and it's crazy, man. I don't blame these new players. You know that, guys. I said it many times in your stream, in different streams, all that stuff. I just said it's the way we went about the season. It was just wrong from day one. If we just let those new players, I know people talk about the money we spent on them and all that stuff, 125, 116 and all that stuff. They got to play straight away. But you got to give like players time, you know what I mean? Like 15 games to 10 games, something like that. 10 to 15 games, sorry, to understand how we play first of all, and then understand the Premier League when they get into there, how it works and all that stuff. If things are not working out, take them out of the team, like what Klopp used to do with Fabinho and Robertson, and then bring them on gradually, because the core team that won the Premier League is still there, and they were still there. They are still here now. All we had to do is just bring in Ekitike was the one that stood out, then leave him in the team. Then bring on ISAK and all these guys slowly into the team. Eventually to get their, their bearings and all that stuff, and then start, having that momentum of scoring goals and creating goals and all that stuff. That's why the season went mad, because this manager just played the new players too quickly and too many games at one go. And now look at where we are with ISAK. I don't know, bro. Like that couple of, what was it, a month and a bit that he didn't play football did cost him. Especially the Newcastle thing, a lot of mental. Don't forget, and chat. Football is about, in the modern day, it's not just about physically; it's about mentally as well. These new players, these new youngsters, they're different to the olden days. The olden days, you just get them on the pitch. If they don't do well, you slap them in the face, and then they start doing well again. These guys, they arm around the shoulder people. They're very sensitive, so it will take them a while, to become the player that you want them to be. And that's how I see it with ISAK. Like after what happened with him in Newcastle, he's already mentally shattered, as well as he hasn't played football for a while as well. So it was a lot of work. It was always going to be a lot of work, and I don't blame him, obviously, per se, because what Newcastle did to him and the lack of football. But it was always going to take him time to get to the player that we want him to be. And not only that, like Salah still trying to be the main man, that didn't help either. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, when you're 33, 34, you got to, if you love a club so much, you got to give the new players a chance to develop themselves, you know what I mean? And, help them out along the way to push them to strive towards being the best, that they can be at the football club. So when you leave the football club behind, there's people over there taking your place and, continuing the successful Liverpool Football Club. It's just too much wrongs going at our football club, man. And it's just, it just caught up with us, bro. And now we're suffering the consequences because of things like that.
I feel like, obviously, as being a Liverpool fan, it always feels like we have to, in every high, we have to have a low.
Yeah.
And it never feels like we can just go on a high throughout the whole like not for the whole Liverpool journey. There's always going to be some lows in there, but it never feels like you can have like 3-4 seasons of a high where there's a Champions League, Premier League, Champions League, Premier League, and we're just winning and we're just winning and winning, and then we go for a little bad patch, like bad year or two, and you go, it's like we go on top of the world, Premier League champion, smoke the league, and then we start seeing 100 million signings like Florian Wirtz, oh my days. Then we start seeing Alexander Isak, oh my days, Ekitike, oh my God, Premier League best left back last season in Kirkes. Oh, Liverpool just spending money. We're like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. And then yeah, we just get brought back down to earth, innit? Big up Sav in the building as well.
It never ends. It never ends, bro. It's just a continuation of the same nonsense in the last, since we've been successful again, even with Klopp. Oh man, and you guys are wondering, like, Ans, I'm putting my phone down nowadays, man. I don't want people inviting me on channels anymore.
Yeah, I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I was in Judge Mo's 12 a.m. in the morning, yeah. And I got all Americans and all these guys asking me questions about Liverpool. I say, guys, I need your help, man. I'm sitting through games now, like they just drifted away, and what can I say? I can't defend Liverpool playing this. And it's horrendous, bro. I can't even blame the owners anymore to this. I mean, it's more of the people in charge of the footballing side that's messing up. I mean, you can't even talk about FSG anymore. I mean, it's crazy, man. Every single time now, like, we get a little bit of success, we fall back again, and then we have to come back again. It's tiring, bro. It's really, really tiring.
And then let's talk about the lovely game that we've got tomorrow against Wolves. A team that hasn't picked up 3 points in terms of a win in the Premier League. They're coming to Anfield tomorrow, and Liverpool's team is either, I don't even know what the word I'm thinking of right now, but the team is just all over the place at the moment. Not playing good football. Injuries, we're picking up these little niggles.
Not in the game. Don't forget, Salah is not in the game.
Salah is not here, either on the bench to even bring him on if you need him at all. And Wolves have nothing to lose.
Mate, did you see them against Arsenal a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Freaking last minute, 2 own goals had to be Arsenal to win that game. And Arsenal are better than us. So imagine they come to Anfield and playing like that. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know where we're going to go with this one, man.
Fozzie, I need your help, bro. I need your help.
This is the bottom team of the Premier League, bro.
I need your help.
I'm the most positive person normally, but today, nah, bro.
Fozzie, I need your help, bro. We need to pick a team. Chat, I need your help as well, man. We need to pick a team to play. We're gonna give our score predictions, and then we're gonna go about the rest of our day. Go and enjoy.
I can't lie about this shit. Oh.
Let's go, man. Hold on 1 second, Fozzie. 1 second. Let me change it. Get you back in as well. Let's get a team out, bro. Let's get a team out there, man. Chat. Let's get
Alisson is back. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. So Alisson in goal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what we need from Alisson no more, innit? Like,
man, it could be worse. I mean, if he's not in goal, think about it. Could be worse. I mean, look at that. Even against Tottenham, look at when they were taking shots, the way he grabbed the ball when they were taking the powerful shots and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He bounces off, innit? He bounces off and then they score.
And then Kudus did that reverse pass. He made a good save.
There you go. If that was Mamardashvili, that's a goal. You know that already, mate. Mamardashvili will still be on his line.
Captain Verge. Yeah. He's come under a lot of like scrutiny this season, innit? But especially when the team hasn't been playing well. And his leadership was called into action in terms of what are you doing as a leader, my guy? Turn around down at other players, sticking a leg out, lazy.
I have to go and see Henderson, you know what I mean, for advice. What the hell's going on, man?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? You have to go and see the real captain, I guess. Hey, I didn't mean that, Verge. You know you're my guy, man. But I think that's what happened, man. That's the narrative we're spilling. Kanate?
Yeah, of course, man. What else can we do?
Yeah, that's true. We ain't got no other centre backs in it because Gomez is.
You're gonna put Endo in there? You know what I mean?
Nah. Endo ain't going there. Endo is not going there. Without Soberslai's peak from you, hey, we'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. All right, who's your I said who's your right back? Bradley's injured as well. Well, so Bradley didn't train when I watched the press conference, and he said he's not going to train the day after that. So I don't know if he's going to be in the squad or not.
Mate, just put Frimpong. Bradley is just a clumsy player, mate. Like he's gonna get injured all the time. You know his injury led to him misplacing a pass, but miscontrolling a ball. He miscontrolled the ball in the other half of Tottenham, and then he had to go back and defend, and then he ran into bloody Jones. It's all his fault. Like basic control, like when you just pass the ball to someone, they control it. He miscontrolled it, bro. Yeah, man, these guys, man, they're just bad luck everywhere, man. Yeah, Frimpong, innit? What else can we do, bro? Frimpong has to play. Oh, they're gonna put Soboslai there and put Frimpong as a right winger. Never know.
Who else, Fuzzy? Who else? Who goes left back for you? Kirkez or?
They're still gonna play Kirkez, isn't it? There's no Robbo, man.
Robbo should come back in now, right?
I think so too.
Because they didn't ask him about Kirkez. They said he played quite a few games now.
Yeah, let's put Robbo then. Let's put Robbo.
Yeah, I think Robbo can come back. We might need a bit of Robbo's leadership.
Pointer, you know, the next 2 games and it's 6 pointers, bro. I mean, like, we need to get the 6 points.
You say that, bro, but I thought the same thing about Leeds and Sunderland, and we got 2 points from that game, from those games, bro. We got a point and a point. So we got 2 points when I thought we should add 6. Do you know if we'd have picked up 6 in that, Fuzzy? Yeah, would have been 4 points behind.
Can you believe, bro?
We wouldn't have been. My math is mad. We probably would have been about 5. We'd have been about 5 points behind the leaders, not top 4, the leaders.
Bro, look at the games we dropped points in: Nottingham Forest, Leeds United, Sunderland. Win those games, you could be like a couple of points behind Arsenal. Come think about it, bro.
We could have been even in the league.
You know, Arsenal, when the pressure is on, they fold. Look at them now. Man City already topped the league before Christmas. So there you go, man. Bro, if we was even 60% this season, yeah, we could have been running away with the league. I swear it ends. Just look at us. Yeah. Last season, we continued the momentum to this season. Even 60% of Liverpool could have been top of the league by 10 points right now. But we can't even.
I agree, bro. I agree. Midfield options, right? So we know Bradley's injured, Gomez is injured, so that's the defensive units. That means we might have like Lucky and these guys on the bench. Come Wolves.
At the moment,
I'm gonna put Gravenberch out there. I'm gonna put Jones out there.
Yeah, man. I don't even know what's going on Gravenberch. I don't know about you, bro, but I don't think he's been on form for a while, man. This guy.
What do you think he's missing, bro? Because he obviously was instrumental last season.
What is like, you know, runs and, you know, making movements for the ball and all that stuff. Last season, that's what was special about him, bro. Taking up positions when we got possession, and then the ball going to him, and then he obviously transitioned into attack, and then we score a goal after that. What's happened to that movement, bro?
So okay, you see what I can't. All right, you see, I can't blame the manager for like bad touches. No movement, stuff like that. I can't blame them. That's on the player, right? But I feel like last season we found a great position for him to play, and where he could definitely affect the team from a positive standpoint. And I feel like this season it's just gone away from that. So it's like free for all. It's like
what you forget about last season? Him and McAllister had a relationship. There were some games McAllister was the deep line in the midfield,
right?
And there were some games that Gravenberch was the deep line in midfield. They were switching. It depended on the game, innit? So what he used to do is when McAllister goes towards the defenders, he used to pick up a position right in the center circle on the other side, and then you find the ball to pass to him, and then he turns around and we go straight to attack, and then we create chances to score goals. If you remember Old Trafford away, the 3-0 win, it was these movements that actually helped us get those goals.
Yeah, it's true.
So this is what we don't do enough of this season. This season he's just static in one position, and then majority of the time he gets out of position, and then we concede goals. You know what I mean? So there's no actual a game plan when I'm looking at them two in midfield. You could say recent weeks, like the last 6 games.
Recent week, yeah, you'd probably say recent weeks. Jones has been there, and Gravers has probably been somewhere around here. But Jones has been the one coming in deep and receiving the ball, and they're playing through it. So that's fine. With no Soboslai, you have a couple of options. You obviously have McAllister you can put in. You also have the option of maybe a young Trey getting the opportunity to come in.
That sounds good, to be fair. I want to see something different, but I think McAllister's going to play there, innit? And they're going to probably...
Okay, two ways you can think of it, right? Put your best 11 out there, the more senior players out there, and then try and win the game. Say it's not going the way you plan it to go. Who is going to be on a bench from a midfield standpoint that could come on and make... And I'm not saying McAllister could come on and make a difference, right? But I'm saying at least have a senior midfielder on the bench that could come on if needs be, if you want to rejig, reshape it, and play Trey from the start. Because
in this game,
Trey's good enough to play against Wolves.
Oh, he is. Don't get me wrong, but he's playing in a Liverpool team that's not confident. You know what I mean? He's not playing in a Liverpool team that's, you know, we could bring in youngsters and then we're going to do something special. You know what I mean? He's in risk either way. You know what I mean? So... Listen, he could be performing in a great way and we could win the game easily and comfortably. But if it goes the other way, one bad game, as you already know, and that could destroy the confidence of youngsters. Look at Dan's. Remember Dan's? Everybody was bragging about him. Next, Harry Kane was saying, oh, especially me, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden he has one bad game against PSV. Where is he now? Like, nobody talks about him no more. Nobody says he's coming back from injury. Nobody talks about that. There you go, bro. So you got to be careful how we're going about this. I think like experience is the key to start with. And then as the game goes on, if we're a couple of goals up, then you could bring on the youngsters, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think McAllister's going to start this game. They've had enough rest now, man.
No, I don't care about the rest. I'm just thinking about effectiveness on the game itself. And I feel like
the manager is in a position to take risks, bro. Let me just put it that way.
I don't think playing Trey would be a risk. Honestly, don't think. I think he's a very good football player, and we're playing against a team that's low in confidence.
Okay, if you think so.
And I'm looking like if McAllister starts, which he hasn't, against Spurs, he offered absolutely nothing.
When was he offering anything recently?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So why wouldn't we want to give Trey the opportunity to play, especially when you're looking at? Bro, the bench would be, right, from a midfield standpoint. Remember, there's no Wataru. That means the only senior midfielder would be Trey on the bench. Because there's no Soboslai, he's suspended. There's no other midfielders. Jones will be starting, Gravenberch will be starting, say McAllister start, and then the other guy is Florian Wirtz.
We are done, aren't we?
Yeah, so let me put Florian Wirtz in there. Yeah, so that means there's no senior. There will be no senior midfielder.
We don't even start Chiesa, do we? He's gonna be on the bench anyway, so that's a.
But that's what I mean, bro. There's no senior player midfielder left. That means Trey will be the guy.
Who's gonna be out wide then, bro?
But not if we do the diamond. I think if we play the diamond, I think you can rotate within that.
Okay, if you would put it like that, but I think McAllister's gonna start.
That's fine.
He loves this player so much, man.
Let's throw this in universe, bro, and let's see what happens. Let's see if the manager is on our side, right? We know that Ekitike is obviously going to start because he's a fit guy. But who do you think will get the nod to go and play?
It ain't going to be a kid. Let's be honest there, guys. You know what I mean? No matter
but it's not going to be real either. So who
Oh, shit.
Do you see what I'm trying to say, bro? Do you see what I'm trying to say now? Endo is injured as well, by the way, probably. He said that in the press room. He's still out with an ankle injury.
Is Gakpo back? Gakpo back?
Gakpo is 50-50. He said.
No, he's gonna start then.
He hasn't trained. No, but he said he hasn't trained either. So is he gonna play? Is he gonna be available?
It could be a game tactics in it. He's gonna be playing in it. That's what I think.
I don't think this man can play mind games. We play mind games with Wolves? Nah, bro. Allow it. We don't need to play mind games with Wolves, bro. There's no mind game. They're not gonna be like, oh,
let's attack the smaller side. No, yeah. Bro, I don't even know if Chiesa is gonna play, bro.
He has to play now.
I'll give it a shot, man. Just put
David Mack ain't injured. We're just trying to leave a senior midfielder on the bench.
Put Chiesa on the side, bro. Put Chiesa on the side. We've got no choice. We've been wanting the guy to play for how many months? He only started one game in the Premier League since he's been here, man. Brighton away, and that is it. Last season, well, we won the Premier League, guys. That's the only time he's played from the start.
I'm bear in mind, right? So let's say, right? Bear in mind,
Rio, isn't it? He's got to put Rio on the left, isn't it?
Yeah, you're saying some great stuff, Fuzzy, bro. You're saying great stuff. not that's not what's gonna happen, bro. So let me tell you guys what the bench potentially could be, right? The bench potentially could be Rio, Mamadashvili. From like when you're talking about fit players, right? Kirkes, McAllister, and then you might have like Lucky, and maybe the other goalkeeper maybe makes the bench as well. And that's six guys.
That's the saddest thing when you see that, like the bench. Do you ever see our bench sometimes? We're less than the opponents, like in opposition.
Why do you think I'm saying you need to leave one of the senior midfielders on the bench, bro? Just in case you need something.
Oh man!
And then you can rejig it, and then they can come on and potentially.
There's nothing to rejig because the guy's got no tactics.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But okay, if all the players come back here, so say Gakpo comes back, he could be on the bench. If he's back, Bradley could be if he has trained now, could be on the.
Mate, he might even put 3 goalkeepers. We ain't got enough subs, man. Forget about the 2.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So Chiesa will have to play. So either Chiesa has to play, Trey has to play, or Rio has to play.
All 3 have to play at this rate. I mean, is it the one player missing, or is it? This is it.
That's it. Oh. That's it.
Okay. Oh damn. We are a mess, isn't it? We are a mess. Yeah, but expect Florian Wirtz to be on the left more. You know what I mean, guys? He's gonna come off the left.
Yeah. Even if we just go to the 4-2-3-1, right? You can do this. Or if you want to put Jones in there and Wirtz goes in there. That's the other option you could do as well. So those are kind of your options you have.
You know what? I'll put Cherry Nayoni in the number 10 position, so he could do a lot of running because he's got the energy about him and physicality. So he could do like win the ball back a lot. You know what I mean? Ends. Because that's what we used last season with Soboslai, as I remember, when Soboslai was in that number 10 role. He was doing a lot of running in regards to pressuring the opponents into passes they don't want to pass and all that stuff, and so we could regain possession in that. So I think Naoni could be the one who's going to play number 10 if he's going to start in the game. But I still see, the person I said is going to start is going to go with experience. Chiesa has to start some ways, guys. If he doesn't start this game, you might as well just get rid of him right now. I mean, what's the point? Just get rid of the guy. It's embarrassing, man. How can you be at a football club 2 seasons and you don't even get more than 1 starting game? That's embarrassing, man. And especially Chiesa, guys. Like, not so long ago, he was tagged around like 100 million. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
He's been fit ever since he recovered from that injury when he first came. So why can't that guy get a chance? I just don't understand this. I really don't understand what's going on there, man. Because if we played more games with Chiesa now, we would be in a better position. You know what I mean, Enz? Then he understands the Premier League. He understands what we need to do on the pitch and all that stuff. And it'd be comfortable transition, from Salah's and all that stuff, smoothly, taking over. But we don't even do that. Oh man, guys, man, this is gonna be a difficult game. I got a feeling, man. But yeah, the lineup ends. It is what it is, bro. That's what
I said. You're gonna have to try and put some senior guys on the bench, bro, and see what happens.
Bro, even when McAllister came off the bench against Leeds, he made it worse.
I know, I hear it, but I'm just trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to do, bro. But I'm just trying.
I know you're looking for positive from me, but I can't sit here and tell lies to people, bro. I swear I can't, guys. I just don't see where the improvements come from. I don't. I mean, maybe Gakpo comes back and sits on the bench. Maybe that can help. But do a lot of people want Gakpo to play? I don't know.
Probably not. What about, let's get some score predictions in. So chat, what's your score predictions and goal scorers for this game?
You go ends because
I'll go for, boy, this is mad. If you go with the line, if you go with the lineup that we just spoke about, so Alisson in goal, Virgil Kanate centre back, Frimpong right back, Robbo left back, and then you go with Trey, Gravenberch potentially as your double pivot, Jones in the 10, Wirtz on the left, Chiesa on the right, and a Katike up top. 2-1 to us.
We're still going to concede, though. Damn.
Yeah, I think it's just us in it. We'll give them a silly goal. It might even be a deflection, a set piece. We'll give them one, but I think we have enough to score some goals.
You never know, man. Yeah.
What about you, bro? Where's your head? And with the goals, I'm gonna go Ekitike to score a brace.
Yeah. You never know. The players might say, it's our time. You know what I mean? The big players are not here, so it's our time to shine. Maybe this is what they're gonna say to each other, and start doing some damage. You never know, man. Yeah, maybe 2-1 is a fair scoreline.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fair scoreline. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna go over that. I don't think it's gonna be more than that. I think we're gonna be cautious. We're not gonna go all out. We're gonna try hit them on the transition. We're gonna defend more. Probably lose a lot of possession sometimes. Guys, it doesn't matter who we're facing. I got to be real. If it's the bottom team to the top team, we're still going to not have a lot of possession anyway. And just try to beat them in that midfield. We're going to just try that, really. Because there's no width, is it? And there's no one going to go on the outside, put crosses in the box or anything like that. It's all internal. Everything's in the middle.
Yeah.
We've got rid of that, vulnerable place where everybody attacks us through the middle and score goals now. So he's made the team more congested to be hard to beat. So I'm expecting us, to beat them in that way, just through the middle, get 2 goals. Ekitike probably score 1, and hopefully Florian Wirtz gets his first goal. Yeah, but sometimes that's how it sometimes ends. You know what I mean? When the big players are not there, especially the forward line, the squad galvanizes, isn't it? They've got to make their own impact. They've got to be important to the team now. So maybe this is their time to show to the rest of the Premier League and, of course, Liverpool fans, they can cope with that. The likes of Salah, the likes of, the players that's not in the team and that. Like ISAK and
that. Big up to Charlie for the super chat as well. Can I add in train Lucky and VVD?
Is that any good news, man?
Yeah, bro. We're the only 2 training. Maybe I'm gonna do the crazy Liverpool fan thing. I'm gonna go. Maybe he had media day. I'm just gonna throw that out there and blank out what Charlie just said. And I appreciate the super chat, by the way, but I'm gonna blank out what you just said, and I'm just gonna pretend that he had media day. And don't scrutinize me for doing so. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to think about it.
Down to the bones.
Because what happens? The bench even becomes even crazier than that after that point. Because then that means we're taking the only other centre back we have and put him in the starting 11. That means we have to call up another
Reece Williams.
Or what's my guy that keeps getting sent off? Naldo.
Oh my God, that guy's
Naldo. Yeah, he keeps getting sent off. Every Liverpool appearance so far has been sent off him. So we'll throw him on the bench. And that's why I said, you see this game against Wolves, it's so nicely poised for them to get a result. Or it might be what Fuzzy said, and we just go out and just smash these men and whatever in it. But exactly, Liz. Let's just be delusional, man, until we play tomorrow, till we see the lineup. What time is our game? 3:00. Is it 3:00 kickoff? Yeah, that means by 2 p.m. UK time, I'll see the lineup as well.
Nobody will watch us this season, man. No more 12:30s, no more 5. We're going back to 3:00 on a regular now, man. Damn it, man.
Yeah, I know. But listen, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. The call-in will be at a slightly later time. So normally it's going to be after the game. I'll let you know if there's any changes. If it's going to be after the game, straight after. If not, it might be a couple of hours after. I've got a few things I need to take care of, which has fallen in line with doing the call-in. So it will be on the day. It just might not be straight after the game tomorrow, guys. So look out for that one. The build-up should be calm. It should be good. I should be able to get that still done. If not, as again, I'll throw something in the community tab to let you guys know. But appreciate the super chat, Fuzzy. Appreciate you jumping in as well, Fuzzy. Do you want to shout out where the people can find you and what you're doing tomorrow?
With me, I don't know what I'm doing anymore, to be fair, guys. But that's my channel right there, Fuzzy TV, if you want to see me or anything like that. But yeah, at the moment, guys, until we see something different, I'm not going to be on a lot. But yeah, that's my channel right there. Thanks, Enz, for that, bro.
Nah, love, man. Appreciate you coming in and coming to share
Anytime,
your
bro.
thoughts as well. Chat, appreciate you always, sharing your thoughts as well. And as I said, big up for the supers. And if you guys are not in the Discord, I don't know why you're not in there. I don't know why. That's just down to you. There's conversation always being, happening, and that's where you get to see when the shows are. You get the early access to all of that great stuff and conversations with the crazy people that we have in there. And as I said, in the new year, guys, as well, there's going to be a separate Discord that are going to have for mental health and the fitness and well-being and all of that stuff for people that just want to come in there, and we're going to have daily updates, daily challenges. And not so a New Year resolution stuff. It's more, I want some serious people in there that's serious about taking their mental health and their health serious as well. And we're just gonna go in there and get some stuff done, man. Have fun, challenge each other, feedback. If we're struggling with anything, throw that in there and we can all chop it up. And I feel like I wanted to create that environment going into the new year, but separate to the footballing stuff. So you can have the footballing conversation in a different Discord and in this one, everyone getting fitter, healthier, mind better and stuff like that, man. But as I said, man, I've been waffling for about an hour and 12 minutes. Big up to everyone. And I'm going to go and do something with myself.
Big up, everybody.
Peace, man. Peace, 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 peace.